Hey there, Heather Ho. There's Joe Diamond. Welcome you to a special day. It's September 16th. We're doing Stats Day / special game. You'll find out about the special game later. But anyway, let's take a look at some stats for the end of the year. The AL batting title went to Nat Lajoie with a 374. Shoeless Joe Jackson second, Ty Cobb third. All three of these guys are in the playoffs, mind you. For home runs, Mark McGwire crushed everybody in the home run race in the American League. 65. Unfreaking real how he would do such a thing. And then 16 home runs back is Jeff Bagwell of the Astros, 49. His team did not make the playoffs. And Jimmy Fox with 48. RBI race, Mark McGwire won that 160. So McGwire won 2/3 of the Triple Crown. Jimmy Fox second, 151. And Frank Thomas put up 151. So all three guys are in the playoffs. So yeah, Mark McGwire looks like he's the odds-on favorite to be the MVP. I mean, he leads in American League in 2/3 of the categories. Stolen bases, Ty Cobb, 83 stolen bases for the Tigers Legends. Roberto Alomar, the 93 Blue Jays, second with 73. Ricky Henderson of the A's Legends with 64. OPS went to Ted Williams ahead of Jimmy Fox and Babe Ruth of the 27 Yankees. Wins above replacement was Jimmy Fox ahead of Brett and Lajoie. That could help Fox maybe win the MVP. Hitting streak, Tim Salmon of the 2002 Angels with the highest earned run average. Eddie Cicotti of the 1917 White Sox, 257. Beat Gaylor Perry and Justin Verlander. Perry's also not in the playoffs. Cleveland did not make the playoffs. Verlander did. Wins, Bunning, Guthrie, and Gaylor Perry all with 21 wins. Bunning and Guthrie are in the playoffs. Strikeouts, Yohan Santana won that handily with 243. Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer were battling for second. So, yeah, whoever the Tigers face, it'll be hard. Santana 243 strikeouts, but Minnesota did not make the playoffs. Saves, Hoyt Wilhelm put up 48 saves for the White Sox Legends to lead that. Dennis Eckersley of the A's Legends 44, and Willie Hernandez of the 84 Tigers for 40. Wins above replacement, Justin Verlander ranking that high up with Rudy Rodell and Max Scherzer. Yeah, so Verlander looks like he's a favorite for the Cy Young. Walter Johnson had a 9-game winning streak, but that snapped because the season is ended. National League time. Rogers Hornsby won the batting title with a 356 ahead of Billy Hamilton of the Phillies and Anthony Rendon of the 2019 Nats. St. Louis is in the playoffs, Phillies in the playoffs. Home runs, Landon Sammy Sosa 60 home runs, but the Cubs missed the playoffs. 53 by Willie Stargell. Pittsburgh second, they're in the playoffs. And Willie Mays 51 for the Giants to make the playoffs. So yeah, Slam and Sammy had 60. RBI, Sosa crushed it ahead of Stargell and Todd Helton. So Sosa won 2/3 of the batting title too. Who was closer? Well, Sosa had a 318 average and McGwire had a 268. So Sosa practically was a little bit better. So in bases, Johnny Evers of the 1906 Cubs with 86, just beating Willie Tavares of the 2007 Rockies with 85. Lonnie Smith of the 1980 Phillies had 73. OPS, Sosa beat Carlos Gonzalez and Rendon in that category. Wins above replacement was Willie Mays ahead of Sosa and Rendon. Hitting streak, Ed Delahanty had a 25-game hitting streak. Earned an average. The ERA credit went to the 1906's Mordecai Three-Finger Brown, 254. R.A. Dickey took second, 262. Great job by him. And Jack Pfister of the 1906 Cubs took third. Too bad those Cubs did not make the playoffs. They did win 84 games, though. Wins, Necro with 24 wins. He had more wins. Nobody had 22 wins except for Necro. Pedro had 21 for Washington. Pete Alexander had 20 for the Phils. Strikeout-wise, Pedro won the pitching crown ahead of the 2001 Diamondbacks' Randy Johnson and Bob Gibson at 218. I don't know if Randy Johnson was hurt for the... Oh, no, sorry. He couldn't play for the Arizona Legends. Eric Gagne, 43 saves for the Dodgers. Mitch Williams, 43 saves. And Skip Lockwood, 41 for the Mets. Pitchers wins about replacement. Pedro was way ahead of Gibson and Maddox. So, anyway. Let's look at the wild cards tell us the playoff story. Let's look at that. So the New York Yankees won 118 games, crushing everything. The next best American League team was Oakland with 112 for second. Detroit third at 109. White Sox 105 and Texas 101. Seattle with 110 wins would be third, but they lost the AL West to Oakland. So they end up being the 6th seed. Boston, the 7th seed at 103, and the Twins, 8th seed at 101. Did I say the Twins made the playoffs? Yeah, I think so. Free to bet. So yeah, so Boston have more wins than Texas, but because the Yankees won the division, they couldn't be in the top 5. The 5 division winners got the top 5 spots, and then 3 wild cards. Cleveland, Baltimore, and Tampa. Well, Tampa and Toronto were the closest to making it to the playoffs by the wild card. So that means the Minnesota Twins, the 8th seed, will take on the number 1 seed New York Yankees. Boston Red Sox, the 7th seed, who for 2 years agonizingly lost a wildcard spot in the final week, will face the number 2 seed Oakland A's. The Mariners Legends, number 6, will face Detroit, number 3, and Texas and White Sox, the 2 division winners, 4-5, will face each other with the White Sox getting home field. Oakland, the season 2 Legends champions, and the White Sox season 1 champions. So we'll see who goes far. National League time. The Giants and Phillies both had 113 wins, but the Giants beat the Phillies based on head-to-head, winning 2 out of 3 games in a series in San Francisco. So the Giants get the 1 seed, Philly number 2, St. Louis number 3 at 108, Washington 103 for number 4, and Pittsburgh 99 wins for number 5. Atlanta with 111 wins would be 3rd, just like Seattle, but they lost the division to Philly. Dodgers 107 would be 5th, I believe, 5th best team by wins, but they lost the division to the Giants, so they were a wild card. And the Mets, 103 wins, would tie them with Washington in a sense, but they play in different divisions. The Mets in the East and Washington in the North. So the Braves, Dodgers, and Mets all made the playoffs. The Reds, Marlins, and Cubs were the closest to the playoffs, but the Reds and Cubs actually went to the final weekend with a chance to win the NL Central, but they failed. Pittsburgh just by 1 game. So that means the Mets, as the 8th seed, will take the lowest wildcard, takes on the top team, that's San Francisco. Los Angeles will play Philly. It would have been funny if Philly had jumped over San Francisco. Philly would have faced the Mets, so it would have been an all NL East matchup. And the Dodgers would have played the Giants, which would have been not only a pretty good NL West matchup, but it would have been a good rivalry match. The Braves, the 6th seed, top wildcard, they take on St. Louis. Pittsburgh will face Washington, with Washington having home field based on more wins. Pittsburgh are the 5 seed. They were the season 1 NL champs, and St. Louis, the 3 seed, are the defending National League champs. So we got that in mind. Now let's look at the standings. Okay, so let's take care of that. All right, so let's take a look at the regular season stuff. The Yankees won the AL East with 118 wins. Boston 2nd at 103. Baltimore 96. So the 3 Legends teams, top 3. The top seasonal team in the East, the 2004 Red Sox with 61. 2020 Rays with 55. And the 93 Blue Jays with 51 wins. In the AL Central, the White Sox beat Cleveland by 7. Kansas City was 3rd with 86 wins. The 84 Tigers 65. The 1917 White Sox 58. The 91 Twins 54. In the AL West, Oakland beat Seattle by 2 games. In the West, the Angels won 92 games for 3rd. The 70 Orioles 84, which is above 500, which is pretty good. The 2017 Stros 73, and the 2011 Rangers 64. The AL North saw Detroit beat Minnesota by 8 and the Blue Jays by 13. The 2001 Mariners with 69 wins. The 1920 Tribe with 61, and the 2017 Yankees with 53. The AL South, Texas 101. The Rays with 96, Houston with 91, not bad. The 2002 Angels with 65 wins, the 29 A's with 55, and the 85 Royals with 48. The NL East, the Phillies beat the Braves by 2 and the Mets by 10. All 3 teams with 100 wins in the same division. That's pretty good. The 80 Phillies with 67 wins, the 97 Marlins 58, and the 2019 that's the same thing. Pittsburgh beating the Reds and Cubs on the final weekend to get first place. It was a tight race. The Cubs just choked that 3-game series. But Chicago got bit by their former division rivals, Milwaukee. The 1960 Pirates, 63. The 64 Cardinals had 51 wins, and the 82 Brewers with 48. The West, San Fran beat LA by 6, and the 1906 Cubs with 84. The 1906 Cubs are the only seasonal team to actually be top 3 in their division, nipping Arizona by 1 game. The 2007 Rockies and 54 Giants brought up the rear. The North Washington beats Milwaukee by 9 and Colorado by 15. The 86 Mets had 83 wins, pretty good, above 500. The 55 Dodgers 71, the 75 Reds 62. Cardinals won the South, crushing Miami by 11 and San Diego by 15. So 57 Braves, 98 Padres, and 01 Diamondbacks brought up the rear. So that's that. Let's see, anything else? Who's listening? I guess not. I was going to say, are they talking about the play? They're not talking about the playoffs yet, right? Flash playoffs begin. But yeah, we'll go through all 16 teams and all that. We'll have a playoff preview, and before we head off to the playoffs, so we'll talk about that. All right, but there's a game to be played, and you're thinking there's no game to be played. It's an exhibition game between the 1970 Orioles and the 1906 Cubs. I know what you're thinking. It's like, what the heck is this? Well, I'll explain. So these two teams will face each other. These are the top two teams in each of the leagues. So let's see here. Harding, Palmer should be pitching. Huh? Yeah, substitution. Did I change the pitcher? Oh, there we go. We do it that way. So Jim Palmer is the starting pitcher and all that. Yeah, I know everyone's like 1-star, 2-star. In the 1906 Cubs go with Harrison. I go with Three Finger Brown. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go Jim Palmer versus Mordecai Three Finger Brown. So the Orioles, here's the starting lineup. Don Buford will DH, Fred Robinson in right, Marv Ruderman in left, Boog Powell at first, Paul Blair at center, Davey Johnson at second, Brooks Robinson at third, Andy Etcheburn catching Mark Belanger at short. I call him Belanger, but I'm Canadian. The 1906 Cubs have Johnny Evers at second, Wildflower Shoot at right, Harry Steinfeld third base, Johnny Kling catching, Jimmy Sheckard at left, Jimmy Slagle at center, Joe Tinker will play short, Pat Moran will play DH, and Sully Hoffman will play first. So this game actually means something. Whoever wins this game actually gets the number one pick in the free agent draft. Once everyone's free agents are there, we will have a free agent draft, and it'll be basically trying to pick up some people. So let's start the game. So yeah, this is a one game. I think 1,800 fans took the bait and watched this game. It is, of course, an off day because the playoffs start tomorrow. So we might as well just give you some action. So the winner gets the number one pick in the free agent draft, and the loser gets the number 2 pick in the draft. So that's what we'll do. And, yep, Three Finger Brown versus Don Buford. It is an exhibition. Buford flies one to right, and a nice catch there. 265, 16 runs, 58 RBIs. And now Efrob. Efrob will float one to right field and into the glove of Schultz for the second time. And now Rutterman. 265, 25 round, 88 RBIs. Center field. That will just drop for a hit. And now here comes Book. Runner goes. Steal. Safe. Rutterman. Here's Book. 277, 31 round trippers. Ground ball to short, throw the first, got him, and nice job by Three Finger Brown to do his job. One hit, nothing else. Jim Palmer gets to start for the Oriole legend for the team. Johnny Evers will go first. Evers, ground ball to first, easy play by Boog, 1 down. Here's Schultz. 245. Ground ball to short, throw the first, got him, that's 2. And now Steinfeld. 315 without a home run. Steinfeld deep to center field. That'll be trouble. They'll angle off the wall. So a double by Steinfeld. Big double there. And now here comes Kling. Kling drives the ball to left field and caught by Ruderman, who makes the catch. Cubs get one hit, but nothing else. Here's Paul Blair, 264. Floats one to center, into the glove of Slago. One down for Davey Johnson. Johnson pops himself up. Someone get it! And that is Evers, 2 down. And now Brooks. With only 3 home runs this year. I thought he would have had more home runs. But a ground ball out. 3 up, 3 down. Here comes Checker. Checker, ground ball to second. Easy throw. You bet. One down, and here comes Slago. Slago popped him up. And easy into the glove of Robinson. 2 down for Pinker. And off the base pass. All 4. Walks, and now comes Moran. Pickoff throw. They got a bit of run down. And he's done for. Nice job by the Orioles to see that. And the Etchebarren, the number 8 hitter, is next. Etchebarren to center field and over the head of Slago. He thought he had it. Etchebarren will put on the brakes for 2. Here comes Belanger. Brown. Nice bunt. Smart bunt. Good bunt. Because it's a bunt single. Etchebarren the first, and now Buford. 43 RBIs with runners in scoring position. 278. Fly ball to the left. Are they going to go for it? Oh, Etchebarren, you're out! What a throw by Sheckard. Keeps the 70 Orioles off the scoreboard. For now. Let's look at this super stats. Let's do a super stats replay on that one. Watch us throw the left. Watch us. One hop. Boom. He's out. Now F-Rob. F-Rob to right field and caught by Schultz. Makes the catch. The 70 Orioles had a run, but he got picked off at the plate. Here's Moran. Moran drives the ball to right field back and right into the glove of F-Rob. Here's Sully Hoffman. Probably 189. But he was the best first baseman. Ground ball for 3 on the board. Stu. I think he was first base, right? No, yeah, first base. Now Evers. 275 in this ballpark. Fly ball to center. Just dips in. Now Wildfire. 260 innings Brady's this year. Going for a steal. Not so fast. Etchebarren saw that coming. Retires the side still and will score after 3. On to the 4th, Rutterman. 17 home runs away from Baltimore Stadium. Ground ball to short. Easy throw. Yeah, bet. One down for Boog. 16 home runs on the road. Boog slices one to center field and looks catchable. Is catchable by Slago. 2 down for Paul Blair. 252 against Rays this year. Alon. That's ball 4. And now Davey Johnson. 281 in the middle innings. That stat says, and he'll pop up. So the Cubs do their job and keep it classy. San Francisco. San Diego. Here's Wildfire. 199 in the middle innings this year. Throws one to right field and into the glove of Robinson. 1 down for Steinfeld. Ground ball short. And he's out. Here's Kling. Ground ball to third. Oh, just past Brooks. That gets into left field, so Kling just snuck it through. It will be a double. And now Sheckard. 233 against Brady's. Goodbye. Power gets some. Is that the first strikeout of the game? I'll change up strike 3. I think that is the first strikeout. These guys are not strikeout pitchers. Here's Brooks. Brooks lines one to left center. Back. Ew, it hit the fence. I thought he had just put it in the bleachers. Brooks will get a double out of it. He's got a double now. Etchebarren. Holy bunt. Nope, he's going to hit it. Swings it to left. Gets it. Base hit. It will be 1st and 3rd now for Belanger. Fouling 120 in the middle innings. Belanger, that's deep to left field. Back. This could bring in a run. This will bring in a run. That's the throw sails. Safe 1-0, and that is actually huge because that means that they'll have to warm up some pitchers. Carmen and Wicker will warm up. They're doing all-star game rules. You give up a run, then you have to replace your pitcher, no matter what the score is. Here's Buford. It is an exhibition, mind you. Buford floats one to third base, and Steinfeld tucks it away. Here comes F-Rob. F-Rob golfs it to right field, but at the glove of Schulte. They do get a run to make it 1-0, and that means that Three Finger Brown has to be replaced. Here's Lego. Goodbye, Audie Shanjay. Second strikeout for Palmer, and now comes Tinker. Tinker, ground ball to short. Belanger gets it there for first. And now Moran. Pat Moran flips it to center, right into the glove of Blair, makes the catch. 1-0 for the 70 Orioles. Three Finger out. Rutterman is a righty, so Wicker comes in. So Bob Wicker will come into the game. 4-2 in 83 innings this year. Rutterman will lift it because the Cubs didn't have a 30-man roster. Wait, was he a 1906 Cub, Bob Wicker? Oh, he played for the 1906 Cubs anyway. Okay, never mind. He's booed. Yeah, ground ball. They'll throw the first to get the out. They need that out. Runner to second for Blair. Runner the third. Rutterman goes for a steal. He beats it. Now remember, a run means he's out of the game. He's Blair. They get him at home. Nice job by Tinker to get the runner out. Here's Davey. Davey lines one to right into the glove of Schultz to make the catch. The 70 Orioles have had two guys cut down at the plate. It would have been a whole lot worse. Palmer to Hoffman. Good night, Changé. Third strikeout for Palmer. Here's Evers. Evers to short, Belanger. And he's out. Two down for Schultz. Out fire to right field. F-Rob will catch the ball. Great job by the 1970 Orioles. 3 up, 3 down. Here comes Brooks. Tapper. Should be easy. Brooks is not a fast runner. 1 out for Edgeburn. He goes down. Wicker gets him the side piece. First strikeout for the Cubs pitching is Belanger. He's the reason why it's 1-0. Sack fly, and he's out. What a pitcher's duel. Well, this is 1906 Cubs Stadium, West Side Grounds. The 1906 Cubs did have two guys be the top three in ERA. Here comes Steinfeld. Steinfeld lifts one to right. Oh, and a sliding catch by F-Rob, who makes the catch 1 down. Here comes Kling. Kling, ground ball to third, throw the first, got him. And here's Sheckard. Good night, Palmer. Big strikeout there. Good thing they used him for the thing. 86 miles per hour. 1-0 for the Orioles. Buford 0 for 3, fly ball to right, and a nice catch there. Here's F-Rob. F-Rob golfs it to center field into the glove of Slagle, 2 down. For Rutterman. Chopper. You'll get there. Rutterman with a nice single there. And now comes Boop. Boop drives one to center, but caught by Slagle, makes the catch. The Orioles get 1 hit. That's all. And now comes Slagle, bottom of the 8th. Slagle to left field, and nice catch. Here comes Tinker. Tinker to center field, looks catchable. Is catchable by Blair, 2 down. And here comes Moran. Moran, floater. Caught by Blair and Palmer, looking pretty good. 8 innings, 1-0. Paul Blair is going to stay in the game. They can move substitutions. He'll fly to right field and caught by Schultz. Davy Johnson. They'll yank him, and it will be Bobby Grich. They're going to let him hit Rich to right field and into the glove of Wildfire. 2 down for Brooks. They're keeping him. And for good reason. His second hit of the day, 8th for the Orioles. Here comes Etchebarren, who's 2 for 3. Out of all people, it's Etchebarren. Etchebarren drives one to center field. Oh, sliding catch by Slagle. How did he get that one? Wow. Now, so Grich will play second base. How the heck did he do that? I need to see a Super Stats replay. How did Etchebarren, how did he catch that one? Holy smokes, what a jump by Slagle. Frank Chance is coming in. They're going to go with Frank Chance. They have to. The center field sliding catch by Paul Blair. Holy St. Laurent. Don't tell me these guys are not playing for keeps. Evers slices one to left field. Hot by Redmond. 2 down for Wildfire. Might as well. Schulte, ground ball to short, throw to first. That's the game. The 1970 Baltimore Orioles win 1-0. Boring game for sure, but hell, a run's a run. And Baltimore had 2 chances. Baltimore had 2 guys throwing at the plate. They could have easily taken down the Cubs easily, but only 3 puny hits. So the Orioles, 3 hits by Marv Runemund. What a job he did. 2 hits by Brooks Robinson and 2 hits by Andy Etchebarren and 1 by Belanger. So the weird thing is the 7, 8, 9 hitters went 5 for 10. So the best Baltimore hitters were at the bottom of the lineup. Unreal. Only 4 Orioles got hits. The 3, 7, 8, 9 hitters got hits. Cubs, Evers, Steinfeld, and Kling all got hits. With Steinfeld and Kling's hits doubles, that was supposed to be the game right there, if you will. But yeah, they just couldn't advance their guys. Kling and Checker left runners in scoring position with 2 outs. Robinson and Powell left people with 2 outs. Belanger with the sac fly, that was all the scoring. 7 left on base for Baltimore, 2 for the Cubs. Evers and Tinker were caught stealing, and Reddermond stole 2 bases. Palmer with the win. Mordecai 3-Finger Brown with the loss. He was the only guy to allow a run. Wicker almost threw as many pitches as 3-Finger did. That was the game. So the 1970 Orioles win by a score of 1-0. So that was all. Yep, Jim Palmer, the player of the game. Of course, scattering 3 hits. I don't think he scattered any hits after the 4th, right? Let's look at the game log. So Steinfeld hit his double in the 2nd, and then Kling flew out. Okay. Evers singled, and then Wildfire, and then he got caught stealing. In the bottom of the 4th, they had a double, but then Sheckard struck out looking. So practically, after the 4th inning, the Cubs could not get one measly hit off Palmer. Good thing they decided to go with Palmer to start. So that was it. They win the game 1-0, and now we'll go to the playoffs. What's my time? 30 minutes. All right, so I just got to figure out what games to do. So, all right, so Minnesota Yankees will be. So Minnesota Yankees game 1 will be played. I will do Santana versus Guitry. Seattle Detroit will be the American League game 2. That'll do at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. So that means I can either do Washington or the Mets. Pittsburgh, Washington. Right. Are we going to do Pittsburgh, Washington? Yeah, we'll do Pittsburgh, Washington at 1 o'clock. So yeah, so we'll do Pittsburgh, Washington game 1 on the 18th. Seattle, Detroit game 2 will be the second half of the doubleheader. And then Atlanta, St. Louis. And then we'll do Atlanta, St. Louis game 2 on the 19th. I promise, oh, Red Sox fan, game 3. Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking of doing White Sox, Texas game 3. I mean, game 4 of White Sox, Texas. But I promised Al Red Sox fan I would do the Red Sox game 3 because, the first home game. So Chief Bender versus Cy Young. Yeah, so White Sox, Texas. Oh, yeah, that's right. So the 21st, everyone plays. So White Sox, Texas will play at 2 o'clock in game 4. I got to do game 4 of that series. That means Philly or San Francisco? I think I did Philly and San Francisco. I haven't done either of those. Philly, LA. So I will do Philly, LA game 4 at 6 o'clock. Yeah, so Philly, LA will be the double dip. White Sox, Texas. And the 22nd is going to be San Fran and the Mets at 8 o'clock. So San Fran and Mets at 8 o'clock for game 4. That's guaranteed because then that means I've done every series. So if the White Sox or if the White Sox or A series is still going on, then it'll be yeah. Yeah, so White Sox, oh no. If Oakland, yeah, I can't do back to back. So if Oakland, Boston does go at least 5 games, then that game will be on, guaranteed. White Sox, Texas, I can't do the same series twice in a row. And then I got to find out what the 23rd is. Like, what series I should do for the 23rd. It'll be a single header, right? Do San Fran Mets. Can't do San Fran Mets. I'll probably do Philly LA game 5. Yeah, I'll do Philly LA game 5 if necessary. It'll be Philly LA game 5. And then we'll figure it out. All right, so that's all I've got. Playoff preview coming up next. Anyway, I'm Jeff. I'm going to do